Alrighty, tubers, we are back for some more card ripping. In today's show, I suppose we'll call it a show, I was going to be opening two more of these Collector's Edge, which I still will be going through. But the reason this is called the Crimson Special is because when I had them laying out on my desk yesterday, getting ready to film, my puppy, Crimson, who I've displayed on the show before, has decided he was going to open them for me. And so, luckily, this pack right here, he destroyed the box, but didn't really get to the cards. And so we can go through that. And then these ones were just all strewn throughout my couch. That was the one in this box here. So, without further ado, we will go through and check out what Crimson opened for us. Currently, the little shit himself is in jail because he's in his penalty box, as I call it, and so he's currently being punished for his actions. He also decided to steal my wife's birth control today and ate that, and he's just a little bastard when it comes to stealing things around here. Every time I leave the house, he decides he's going to take something and destroy it. Fortunately, he doesn't really destroy anything of huge value. So anyway, also, we still have this Brenton Doyle giveaway here that no one has claimed. And so if you're interested, like and subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment below, and then also email me at IrishFindsAZ@gmail.com, which I'll put the graphic up on the screen. Anyway, let's go through these packs and see what was and wasn't destroyed. I can already see right here. Here's a Jaron Duran card that was, the corner was eaten. So, way to go, Crim. Oh, we also have a Mickey Hatcher here. It looks like it was tasted. So, anyway. What else might we have in here that's... I mean, most of these are junk. And these are the 7th and 8th boxes of these that I've opened. And so, on average, as it says, 1 in 8 is a hit. And so, I don't know if we've actually found that hit yet. I don't know if the Gleyber Torres coin card was supposed to be that hit or not. If it was, it's a pretty shitty hit. So anyway, maybe we'll find something here. This card's also got some teeth marks on it. So, oh, here we go. What's this? Piece of the dog hair stuck on here. So, this is a newer card, Little Topps Heritage, 2023. So, oh, I didn't even notice that Russ Swan had part of his head chewed up too. What a little shit my dog is. His mom is sitting behind me sleeping on the bed. She doesn't really steal. Oh, Jose Altuve, one of my favorite players. Astro in the Space City uniforms. I like those, actually. I like the old uniforms better. But, yeah, I kind of like the Space City, especially like the hats, as I'm pointing off camera. I like the logo up on the helmet there. I think that's kind of a cool one. Kind of like the old 2003, 2004 batting practice hats, which... coincidentally, my dog also destroyed one of those in the last few weeks. So I'll see if I can take a picture of that and put it up there. But those were some pretty sweet batting practice hats. I like those a lot. Used to wear that as my golf hat, and then I had to buy a new one because he ate the original. So anyway, who are you, Emil Brown? I've never heard of you. What kind of card is this? Flair 98? Todd Hundley, he was supposed to be a big-time prospect. I remember one year he had like 46 jacks. 41 looks like for the Mets. Then he went to the Dodgers and was not very good. Alright, last few in this handful. Ryan McKenna. I just got a numbered card of him a video or two ago. This must be more recent. 2019. Okay, he's been around for a few years. Orlando Miller. Don't know you, and I'm an Astro fan. Glenn Harris. Tony Fossis. Oh, here's an interesting one. Jim Abbott. And that's just kind of mean putting a picture of him up there batting. I don't know, it must be interleague play. But he doesn't have a hand. And they put a picture of him in a batting. That's just hilarious. Oh, Crimson got to that one too. You can tell there's some teeth marks on it. So, I always wanted to get, and I see him on the line every once in a while, a Jim Abbott starting lineup figure. Because, with the starting lineup molds, they could usually... I think I have a starting lineup right here, so people know what I'm talking about. These were the starting lineup figures from the 90s. I think they even started making them again today. Here's specifically Gary Sheffield. But they only had so many molds, and so they would recycle them. And I specifically remember a Shane Mack one in this exact same stance. You could move them around and blah, blah, blah. And there were several players that had this, and there were, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 different variations of it. But I remember there was a Jim Abbott one. And I remember thinking to myself, they had to make that one specifically because he's the only player with only one hand. So, wouldn't mind getting one of those. Here's another checklist. Some teeth marks. Lance Parrish, Wally Joyner. Wally Joyner's best season was his rookie year. Well, statistically, it might have been his second year. But, as I'm holding the card out, never kind of really lived up to that initial hype. Poor Wally. Alright, getting towards the end of one of the two boxes. Kurt Manwaring. Mark Lemke. I, for some reason, think people like this card. His rookie card, on one website I looked up, was one of the most valuable cards in a certain set. And I remember thinking that was kind of odd because Mark Lemke wasn't really that good. Eric Karros, UCLA. Longtime Dodger first baseman. Pretty solid player. This card, what is all over this card? I don't know if you guys can see that. Some sort of ink all over it or something. Kind of messed up. Rick Honeycutt with some teeth marks. Geronimo Pena with some teeth marks. Geronimo Pena had a starting lineup figure, I believe. Another Wally Backman. Is that the same Wally Backman we just got? I'm pretty confident we got a Wally Backman already. Yep, there we go. Double your pleasure, double your fun. Two of the same card in one box. Collector's Edge, work on your collation, or whoever's filling these things in. Probably just a mean joke. Thought that was Albert Bell looking at it upside down. Also, he didn't play for the Braves. Reggie Jefferson. It's more of a new card. What year is that? 99. Okay, 25 years old. Another checklist. If anyone would like the checklist, free checklist on the giveaway. Someone actually did claim the first few checklists I put out. So, if you're interested in another one, follow the instructions, comment on this video, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and shoot me an email. Martin Maldonado. Oh, Lourdes Gurriel, All-Star Game card. Why is Martin was an All-Star Game also? I don't remember that. Daniel Lynch, All-Star Game. I don't even know who that is. Luis Robert, Stars of the MLB. The worst inserts that Topps has put out in recent memory, as I talked about last time I opened some baseball cards. Luis Robert also, he's a good player, but he can't seem to stay on the field. And is on the absolutely awful Chicago White Sox, setting records for losing. Alright, anything else here? What do we got? Jose Iglesias. He got a hit the other day to win a game. Dave LaRoche. I wonder if that's Adam LaRoche's dad. Not really a very common name. Gary Lucas. That's a pretty old card. 81. Another checklist. Add that to the giveaway. Jody Reed. Darnell Coles. Al Leiter. There's a good player. Not a good card, but a good player in the 89 Flair. Matching up with old Fuckface. Oh, we got some more 89 Flairs here. Let's find a Billy in here. Marquis Grissom. I do have a starting lineup of Marquis Grissom somewhere in the box of junk I have up there. Oh, John Smoltz. There's a nice one. This is obviously not a rookie because he played for, originally came up with the Tigers. It's a second-year Smoltz card. It's kind of a nice one. If anyone would like this John Smoltz card, I'll do that as a giveaway also. So contact me through the instructions. Like, comment on this video, subscribe to my channel, and shoot me an email. Don Baylor, is this when he was playing? Looks like it. He was a manager for a while too, and they also put manager cards out and around. Hensley Mullins. I always thought his name was interesting. Still waiting for that hit. Collector's Edge. Mickey Brantley. Oh, Gary Sheffield. Turned out to be a pretty good player there, Gary. I'm actually confident I have a Gary Sheffield in this exact pose also somewhere. I'm not going to dig them out because I had like 50 of those when I was a kid. Got some glue on the bottom of these cards here. All right, what else? What else? Waiting for that hit. Come on, Collector's Edge. You promised me 1 and 8. These are boxes 7 and 8. Tony Armas. He had a son that pitched for the Expos. Tony Armas Jr. I remember him. Glenallen Hill. Spider-Man. For those who don't know, he had a nightmare one night where he thought spiders were all over him. And he ran through a glass door in his hotel, I believe. And then he went on the IL for a little bit because he cut himself up. Lance Parrish again. Different card, though. David Segui. What is this? I haven't seen one of these before. Joe Cronin, shortstop. I mean, this is obviously not from 1945 or so, but some sort of Legends card. Interesting. Luis Rivera. Whoever you are. Tim Tuffle, remember him? Jamie Navarro. Okay. Doesn't look like any hits. Collector's Edge letting us down. All right, let's open up this 1990 Flair. Would have been a lot better if it was an 89 Flair, so we can go after a Billy. As we get close to wrapping this up. St. Louis Cardinals, sticker card. Oh, we've got some more trivia. When did Busch Stadium host the All-Star Game? Don't know. Who had the best record against the Cardinals of the expansion? Don't know. True or false? St. Louis Cardinals are the only team name ever used in both Major League Baseball and professional football. I know that is partially true because the St. Louis Cardinals became the Arizona Cardinals, who we have here in Arizona. But Cardinals are also in Louisville, and I think there was another Cardinals somewhere floating around. Who knows if they had the best record in the NL East during the 80s. False. New York Giants. That didn't make any sense. St. Louis Cardinals is the only team name ever used by both Major League Baseball and football. Oh, New York Giants were a baseball team and a football team. Okay, that makes sense. That question's not worded very good because it seems like, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But I understand what they're getting at. Okay, Crimson looks like he did get to this pack a little bit. Sorry, Jim Corsi, you got a little corner messed up. None of these cards would grade very well. Sorry, guys. Not that I'm going to be grading any of these anyway. Probably come across some Ken Griffey Jr. rookie. Oh, Harold Baines, one of the worst Hall of Famers. This guy played forever and still didn't have very good stats. Talk about cool Astros uniforms. Those ones are always pretty sweet. Okay, last chance to dance. 1991 O-Pee-Chee Baseball. I don't think I've ever opened a pack of these before. I'm not even sure I've even seen them before. So let's see what we got here. Milt Kyler. Wasn't he? I think I've even mentioned this before. He was mentioned in Bull Durham as part of a trade, I think. I don't know. Kirk Dressendorfer. Sounds like a German name. Ron Gant. Ron Gant in Ken Griffey Jr. 93 baseball was an absolute stud. And he was probably one of those first guys that used performance enhancers because his arms were like the size of some people's torso. Willie McGee, I know I've talked about him winning batting titles before. Mickey Morandini, remember him as a Phillies second baseman. Delino, and Howard Farmer. Back-to-back Expos to end it. Team that doesn't exist anymore. Okay. Collector's Edge, you're letting us down. Anyway, thanks for watching. Give me a like, give me a comment, give me a subscribe. If you're interested in the Doyle card, the John Smoltz, or any of these checklists, follow the instructions, and we'll send them over to you in a plain white envelope, and we'll get you next time.